The house was built in 1981 and came with 3 trees and 4,000 square feet of TIF lawn. Over the next 20 years, the lawn under the trees began to fail. In 2002, the lawn was removed and replaced with ground cover and hardscape. Water usage after the TIF was removed showed a savings of 146,000 gallons of water annually. The sprinkler system was converted to drip irrigation and runs 2 hours per week as needed. The yard is mulched annually with 40 bags of cedar mulch. The front north features a live oak and a Japanese maple with ground covers of liriope, Asian jasmine, and winter creeper. The front south features a Chinese holly, nandina, dwarf Burford holly, and a blue river installed last fall to define a meadow of mondo grass with dwarf ruella and daylilies. The Japanese bridge was removed from the backyard to span the river. A cedar elm, loropetalum, liriope, yuccas, southern wood fern, and vinca minor complete the front yard. The south side has proven to be perfect for roses, including knockout roses and several fragrant antique roses. A double knockout rose, a Thompson's yucca, a Texas sage, and 3 white crepe myrtles with a ground cover of Asian jasmine lead to a hedge of dwarf Burford holly and candy tuft and coneflowers that bloom in spring and summer. 2 desert willows thoughtfully planted by the birds, euonymus, yuccas, and hesperaloes bloom over a ground cover of stones and violets beside the garage apron. The backyard has 2 patio areas and extensive stone walkways. The main patio features a fountain, an Australian tree fern, a Peruvian column cactus, a gardenia, and various pots. The 2 patio covers were installed in 2006 to provide shade for the Japanese maples. After several hailstorms, the lattice was replaced this year. A bed of Algerian ivy is enhanced with pots of Boston ferns and chrysanthemums adjoining a shady sitting area set amongst several Iliagnus bushes that perfume the air in the fall. A bald cypress was planted 25 years ago in an area that accumulated too much water and has been thriving. It is now over 50 feet tall, and the leaves make excellent mulch. There is no longer a water problem. Gold dust decubas and a volunteer Japanese ligustrum lead to a raised bed of encore azaleas surrounded by a stream of blue stone. The south side of the backyard is primarily shady. The interest area is used for seasonal color, including amaryllis, dianthus, daisies, coreopsis, and stelladora lilies. Pots of annuals give added color. A lake of blue rocks surrounds 2 Japanese maples shaded by the latticed patio cover. Henry Dulberg mealycup sage, golden euonymus, nandina, iris, ruella, and a crinum lily lead to the satellite patio. The satellite patio, with umbrella table and chairs, is surrounded by Japanese viburnum and accessorized with pots of tropical hibiscus and gardenia, adding both fragrance and color. A fountain nestles under the viburnums, providing the soothing sound of running water. Sweet autumn clematis and a crown of thorns anchor the patio. The sunny north side provides an area where roses and herbs thrive. An ent, for Tolkien readers, The Lord of the Rings, guards the exit of the north side yard. The north yard features a hedge of dwarf Burford hollies. Asian jasmine and iris battle it out in beds shaded by 3 crepe myrtles planted by Mother Nature in a straight line. A large leatherleaf viburnum shading the house is surrounded by a ground cover of dwarf abelia. The design of the property evolved in stages. The curved beds around the trees in the front yard were installed in 2000. In 2002, the walks surrounding the house were constructed when the lawn was removed. The patio covers and the satellite patio were built in 2006, and the walks defining the beds were installed in 2009 to cover the trenches of the root barriers. The blue stone water features were added this year. Rounding the corner to the front of the house is a red-tip photinia, loropetalum, southern wood ferns, oxalis, hydrangeas, a live oak, and a Japanese maple with a ground cover of liriope. So that is how I changed my yard from a water hog to a water wise. The transformation was a happening. I did not begin with a clearly defined plan, but let the yard over the years tell me what to do. But the funny thing is, I did not do it to conserve water. I did it because I didn't want to mow the lawn.